go, Lucy, go, Lucy, go, Lucy, go, Lucy, go, Lucy, go, Lucy.
Will you stop it? But you told us to be supportive at your parents' evening. Yeah, not like this.
But I spent all afternoon plushing up my pom-poms.
It's like they go out of their way to embarrass us.
Parents. You know, my old man just gave me a lecture on geography grades in front of a big crowd of people.
So, I had to watch Brian kiss my French teacher. I thought Monsieur O'Reilly was going to have a heart attack.
Harry, it's tradition in France to greet people with a kiss.
Not on the bottom.
Well, at least Brian and Sophie don't make you sleep in a cupboard.
Your parents don't make you sleep in the cupboard either.
I'm in a mattress in the attic now.
Yeah, right.
But I'd rather be up there than downstairs with them.
What do they do that's so bad?
Right, last weekend my dad dragged me out at the crack of dawn to go and whittle a new caber. You can put up with that. You can handle anything.
Lucy Parker, she's so fine. She looks good on the washing line. She's a freak, she's a geek. We love Lucy, E.
Give me an L.
L.
Give me a U.
U.
Give me a C.
L.
You what?
I'll give you a punch.
My plushie.
I think you might have slightly overdone the blusher.
What are you so cheerful about?
Well, apparently, Trent's mother and father are worse parents than Brian and me.
Find that hard to believe.
Harry told me that Trent's mum turned his pet sheep into a haggis and made him eat it.
And so to celebrate, Sophie's gone out and bought herself a new food processor. What are you going to be cooking with that thing? Buffalo.
Chicken nugget and chips.
For breakfast?
We had curried wedding cake for dinner, didn't we? Sophie, you're going to have to start making us more healthy food. Everything we eat is processed or fried. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the occasional fresh salad.
Yes, but I'm using fresh ingredients. To make chicken nuggets, you start with fresh chickens. You add a pinch of fresh salt, a sprinkling of delicious, fresh monosodium glutamate, an industrial-sized vat of assorted fresh farmyard fat, a fresh onion, and a teensy-weensy bucket of fresh salt to taste. Then I switch the switch here, process the remainder of the ingredients, and voila!
So, basically, it's a big dollop of fat and salt.
Made from fresh ingredients, Josh.
You've processed all the freshness out of it.
Delicious. Bit of beak.
Well, I've done it.
What have you done now? Glued next door's cat to a tree?
Married a potato, posted your underpants to the Queen.
Again.
I've invited Trent's parents round to tea on Sunday.
What?
When you see how rubbish they are, it's going to make us look G-R-A. Great.
I smell a disaster in the making.
You can't meet Trent's mum and dad.
Why not?
Yeah, Trent's been a family friend for years, hasn't he? You're taking their side. Aren't you a tiny bit curious about his parents? Maybe it's not that bad an idea.
No, it's not that bad an idea. If by not that bad an idea you mean the single worst idea anyone has ever had in the long and awful history of bad ideas, have fun sorting it out.
Remember that time that you went out with Wendy's parents and ended up making her mum cry?
Vaguely.
You spent the whole evening calling her Mrs. Big Nose.
We were just being honest, Lucy. Wendy's mother is a grotesquely ugly freak.
You're right. It's going to be a disaster.
Anyway, it's too late to cancel. I accidentally ate the phone.
You ate the phone?
Most of it.
Settled then. Do you know, I can't wait to rub their noses in our superlative parenting.
Do you mind? It's bad enough having to share this room without choking on your insipid guts.
Brian does it.
Yeah, Brian also brushes his teeth with mustard.
You're just jealous because I can fart louder than you can.
Stop blowing your own trumpet, CJ. You know full well that I can better anything you do.
Impressive. How about we have a little competition?
Okay. Loser has to hand over his pocket money for the next month.
You're on.
We'll spend 48 hours brewing the biggest bottom burps we can, but no cheating. No cabbage water and no baked beans. Our trouser coughs must be pure and unsullied.
Okay, if you're going to insist on meeting Trent's parents, then we want things to be as ordinary as possible.
I'll talk about knitting. Ask if they want to see my pom-poms.
No, just talk about normal stuff like other dads.
There's nothing abnormal about my pom-poms.
Can't you chat about football or something?
Maybe. If I knew what it was.
It's a game.
Ah, like Hunt the Nun or Hamster Golf.
Yeah, like Hunt the Nun or Hamster Golf, except not cruel or illegal.
I see. And how do humans play this so-called furder-spurder?
Football. You have 2 teams with 11 players on each side. The aim of the game is to kick a ball into the opposing team's goal, which is a big sort of net thing at either end of the pitch. And the pitch is a big field where the game takes place. It's the most popular sport on earth. Some people talk about nothing else. They're obsessed with it.
Let's backtrack for a second. Doesn't the cow get hurt when it's kicked into the goal?
Not a cow, you sap. A ball.
Yes, a bull. A male cow. I'm not completely stupid, Harry.
Straight. Let's try reading these.
Is it true? Please say it's not true.
You check on Sophie. I'll handle this. Sophie! I need to know what you're cooking for Trent's parents.
Deep-fried microwave curry with a side order of battered crow.
That's enough. No weird ingredients for once.
How do I know which ones are the weird ingredients?
Because they're not smothered in chocolate, mustard, or seasoned with dandruff. Fresh ingredients, like the ones in my miniature hydroponics garden.
Oh, tasty.
Sophie! That's taken me ages to grow.
You grew this yourself?
My life is over. I can't believe you're letting this happen. Mel would never have stood for it.
Mel is in Canada. Okay, so your parents are embarrassing. So are Brian and Sophie.
They are nothing like Brian and Sophie. They are freaks. They live to humiliate me. You have to stop this from happening, please.
Stop that! Look, no promises, but I'll try.
Football, football. I'm shouting things about football.
I'll try really hard.
I thought food came from the supermarket.
Farmers plant seeds. They care for the seeds. Then those seeds turn into a plant which can be eaten. Then the plant gets sent to the supermarket.
So I could grow my own food.
Tomatoes, carrots, potatoes, leeks. You'd never have to go to the supermarket again. Except for fun.
So, how do I get started?
Well, planting some seeds for yourself would be a start. Here.
Excuse me, nothing seems to be happening.
Well, it takes months.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Trent are coming round tomorrow.
You'll obviously have to buy something for tomorrow.
Isn't there some way I can speed up the process?
Some people think talking to the seeds helps, but the best way is just to let nature take its course.
Wakey, wakey, little seedling, weedling. Sophie wants to talk to you. Wake up, you lazy vegetables. Grow!
Please stop. Just give them plenty of gentle care, sunlight, water and fertiliser.
What's fertiliser?
It can be any one of a number of things, but proper organic farming uses manure.
What's manure?
Look it up in the guidebook.